Hi, this is Xiaocun Xu. In this video, I'm going to be walking through some of my code through the debugger mode. This time around, I will be using the version in the lab1 project folder. So I'm going to start this application by hitting the debugger mode button. Right now, I should be able to. So I'm going to be test creating record first. So this is the XML record. I'll hit send. As you can see, the lab1 project window is blinking, which means it transfers control to the debug window. So I can walk through each line of code one by one. As you can see, this is the custom object receive the information from the request I made from the postman. Then set ID. This is pretty obvious. Then we put the record into a hash map. The console will output information. Oh, oops. Okay, never mind. So now I'm gonna resume. Stop it. This time I will be try the get all method. So get all method is pretty much the essential part of this method. It's just a for loop walks through the hash map, each element of the hash map. Then inside there's a straightforward helper method output customer. Down below, it basically just attach the information from the customer object, embed them in between all these XML tags. Along with this helper, there's a other one called read customer. It does the opposite. It basically strip off all the XML tag, then return all this customer information to a customer object or bin class. So read customer is only used for update customer and create customer. It reads the data from the input stream. The input stream include all the XML file. So I can show if this get all method works. So I'm gonna click debugger mode again. So I'm gonna create 2 or 3 record first. Send. So by this time we are debugging the get all method. We should expect 3 record in the customer DB, the hash map I used to store the customer objects. As you can see, the window blinked again. Right now I can walk through this loop I just introduced. We can take a look at customer DB, see how many records. See, the size is 3. This is each record. So, functionalities. That's all about the functionality. By the way, these code are mostly from the example from the textbook, the Java RESTful service. but some part of the code doesn't work very well. For example, this block of if check, it has to be added so this cast statement won't run into exception. This is some digging from Google Stack Overflow, by the way. And for the servlet mapping, the code example from the book doesn't work as well. I don't know really why. It says basically class casting exception. It says basically says uh this service this servlet container cannot be converted into a servlet, but somehow some Stack Overflow post has some answer, and based on the experience I have with the Tomcat, they're pretty much the similar on this servlet mapping thing. It's pretty much about bundling the address to the relevant class. So for the shopping application, by textbook, its definition is a servlet container is served all your service by a per request. My understanding by per request standard, I think my understanding is just each request will be correspondent to an instance of this customer resource class. I think that's all I have for the explanation of my code. Thank you for watching.